What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It's time for Crap, freaking zombie! Hold on, I gotta get rid of the body. Okay, door's locked, just in case any other zombies try to get in. That was the last one. Of course, though, I find it surprising that no one on this campus except me noticed that there were zombies on the campus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been saving up for my last episode of Cinetober, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite Halloween movies of all time, a Halloween comedy, if you will, The Addams Family. So let's get started with Cinetober, last episode. So yes, Cinetober has been going good this year. I really enjoyed this season. I cannot wait to show you all what I've got planned for Season 3. So, before I get into the review, there are going to be spoilers, so if you do not want to know what happens in this movie, you need to stop watching now, because I'm going to be going through some spoilers throughout the entire review. So I will give you guys a couple seconds to leave the video. If you enjoyed the movie, that's great. I can't wait to see what you all think of it. Put in the comments below. But for those who decided to stay, let's get going. So, two major actors in this movie that I really liked. Rod Julia as Gomez, may he rest in peace, and Christopher Lloyd, who played as Fester. Now, I'm just going to say that I personally liked Rod Julia over Tim Curry. Even though I thought Tim Curry did an okay job, Addams Family Reunion was the very first Addams Family movie I watched, and so after I watched it, I was like, you know, that was okay, but then when I watched the original Addams Family movie, I was like, okay, I liked him better than I did Tim Curry. But I have no disrespect to Tim Curry. He's a good actor. I just liked Rod Julia a little bit better. And like I said, may he rest in peace. So, the story of the Addams Family is about, of course, the Addams Family, who live in this big, creepy mansion that's filled with all this creepy stuff, but they're actually nice people. They're just obsessed with death, murder, sadism, and all this other stuff, but they play it so funny. And so the whole thing with this movie is Gomez's brother Fester, who is his older brother, has been gone, and he's been gone for quite a long time. And they have this lawyer who you've come to find out, he owes this lady a lot of money. So when he tells them, hey, I have these clients who are really stupid, and not to say that the Addams Family are stupid, because they're not, but Gomez cannot really tell when he's being duped. Because of where they act a certain way, they can't tell if someone's being mean to them, or he can't at least. He can't tell if someone's being mean to him. He just probably thinks, oh, well, they're just playing along with me. Now, another thing that they do show in this movie is that a lot of people do not really care for the Addams Family that much because of things that they do. For example, Gomez hits golf balls on his roof with Thing, and he breaks a judge's window. And so he's always like, dang you, Addams, oh, I hate you. And it kind of sets the mood for like, okay, this family is obviously that one family that you really do not care for and you wish they'd move away. So we come to find out that the lawyer, like I said earlier, owes this woman a lot of money. And we also come to find out that she has been on the run with her son, Gordon. Spoiler warning, it's actually Fester, but he does not remember. He's been going by the name Gordon because the woman said, oh, I'm his mother. So they devised this plan, okay, we're going to have you dress up, we're going to have you return as Fester, and when you're in the house, you're going to find the money that we need so we can pay off our debts and we can stop running from the cops. And so I was like, okay, mother, I'll do it. Because he's wanting to make his mother so happy, they do this whole thing like where because he doesn't remember, he's been brainwashed to think, oh, I've got to please mother, I've got to do anything I can to keep her love. And it's this villain, it's really, honestly, they take this personally, because what she does is personal to the Addams Family. They prey on the fact that they know Gomez is trying to basically do anything he can to, one, make Fester come back, two, to please Fester so he never leaves again, and so that they can reconnect as brothers. And when he finally comes back, he's like, oh my gosh, it's been so long since you've been back. I'm never going to do anything that I did to you again. I am sorry. Let's bury the hatchet, please. And Fester's like, it's under the bridge. It's fine. And even though he's pretending to be Fester, the more he spends with the family, the more he starts to enjoy it. And he's like, oh, I could easily do this. I love these people. He comes to find out, or he starts having fun, especially with the kids. Now, I'm just going to say, everyone in this movie has great chemistry with each other. Everyone. My favorite scenes, though, are probably with Fester and the kids. Especially the kids. Wednesday and Pugsley are the best thing in this movie. I laugh every time that I see them on screen. Because of all the games that they play. Wednesday electrocutes Pugsley. Just for fun. And somehow they survive. I don't know if they're immortal or what. But all the jokes that they do are so funny. They have a lot of creepy things in their house that would freak everybody else out. But they live with it. Freaking Wednesday sleeps like a vampire. She sleeps in a normal bed, but she's like this. Who does that? She has a headless doll that has a separate head. But this movie has good moments. It has good drama, a good laugh. It has a good mixture between. There's not too much. The only thing about this movie that I didn't like were there are some bad scenes with some bad CGI. And it's the whole thing with Thing. And I don't mean the effect of Thing himself, because he looks fine. But whenever it shows him running or trying to get back to the Addams on the highway, it looks fake. Or him jumping on lily pads, it honestly looks fake. But it wasn't too bad. It was fine. That was just my only really downsizing with it. Other than that, the acting is great. The story is great. The chemistry, everything in this movie works. It is a good Halloween movie that I strongly recommend that you watch. It's got a lot of good twists and a lot of good turns and a good heartwarming story, especially with the end. But that's honestly really the only bad thing I have to say about it is the CGI, because like I said earlier, everything is good. I'm glad that I have watched this movie multiple times, and I enjoy it more and more every single time. It has a good ending. But yeah, it's a really good movie, and even if you don't want to watch it on Halloween, that's okay. You can watch it in Christmas time because it has a Christmas beginning. It has a Christmas beginning, and at first I was like, well, I can't watch this. It's got a Christmas beginning, but then I was like, oh, okay. Well, I got it. It starts on Christmas, I guess. But so, yeah, eventually they come to find out that Fester has been lying to them, and they get kicked out of the house. And the reason they get kicked out of their house is because the lawyer goes to the judge, and he's like, how would you like to be rid of the Addams forever? And he's like, I'm game. Let's go. Let's go. I'm game. And we come to find out that because Fester is the oldest, he has rights to everything. He owns, basically everything was given to him due to him being the oldest. And so after they have a going away party, because they find out that Fester has been in the Bermuda Triangle for all this time, and that he eventually needs to go back. So he's going to stay for a week, and when it comes to his party, they're devising the plan they're finally going to spring their plan, but Fester doesn't want to do it because he's like, I want to stay with his family. I don't want to do this anymore. But his mom keeps harping on him and harping on him. And a lot of people can kind of relate to that, because like, oh, I've tried so hard to please my parents, but no matter what I do, it's not good enough. And that's actually something that a lot of people can identify with. It's sad, but it's kind of true sometimes. But so eventually, when Fester has had enough, he strikes back against his mother, and the movie ends with them playing this game called Wake the Dead, where they actually go out and they actually dig up old family members. This movie is so funny. But yeah, guys, I'm glad that Cinetober is finally done, and I honestly cannot wait for season 3. I have so many good ideas, but I'm telling you, that zombie apocalypse was tough. I honestly cannot tell you how I dealt with it, but what worse could happen, right? I mean, what
is that?
Oh, come on! I dealt with the zombie apocalypse, now I gotta deal with this? Okay, so it looks like Now, after I've dealt with The Walking Dead, I've got to go deal with my own demons in Silent Hill. What are you gonna do to me, Otherworld? Kill me? Guys, I hope you've enjoyed Cinetober. I have as well. Put in the comments below what you thought about Addams Family, what you thought about Cinetober. I'm gonna go deal with this. Oh, I don't want to deal with Pyramid Head. Guys, have a good day. I got some business to take care of. Let's go.